Today we made a difference in people's lives, and whenever you can do that, I mean, that's an amazing day.
8th Squadron, 1st Cavalry Regiment.
117, Field Artillery.
Bravo Company 60 1st ASB, and I just want to let them know that I hope they get home safe and I hope everything's going good for them out there.
This has been a humbling experience for me. It's good to come down here and see the wounded soldiers, and you know, everything's more real than when you see it in person. So my heart goes out to them and their families, but they're true heroes and they defend this country, and these guys are my heroes. So it's an honor to be here.
I was injured on November 25th, Thanksgiving Day in Iraq, and what happened was I was sleeping and a rocket came through the chew next to mine and threw my buddy off his bed and caused some damage to his arm and shrapnel. And then when it hit the floor under his chew, it sent a large piece of shrapnel up into my foot, and it tore out some of my ligaments and my nerve cluster in my foot. And I didn't even realize I was hit when I got hit. I ran out and I saw my buddy laying on the ground, so I was just yelling for a medic and trying to get him help. And then once he finally got help, I looked down and realized that my foot was just, everywhere. And then they got on me and wrapped me up and took care of me from there. And it's just been nothing but help since we've been here, and it's been wonderful.
We made a difference in our lives. We were able to do some things that we hadn't anticipated being able to do on this trip. One was interact with the soldiers and the airmen. We were able to interact with some sailors that were also here, and some Marines, and the opportunity for them to know how much we care, and for us to get an opportunity to express how much we care is. You just can't bring those into words. It's been an amazing day, and this right now is even better. People love the UFC, they love Strikeforce, they love mixed martial artists, and they particularly love these guys. These guys have been solid.
What they're doing for us is outstanding. Just having people come out and say hi, shake our hands, and thank us for what we've done. It really means a lot to us soldiers.
It's an amazing day. It's humbling being around such heroes. And these guys are the toughest men I've ever met in my life.
September 13th, 2009, I was on patrol with my platoon, and I was the last vehicle in our mounted patrol, and I drove over a pressure plate IED. And what had happened was it fractured both my femurs, partially severed my lower right leg, gave me a concussion, fractured right pelvis, and a vertebrae fracture. And that was 16 months ago to the date, and I finally just got my eardrum fixed 2 days ago. That was in southeastern Afghanistan, Spin Bolda.
Here in Texas, got a chance to see the wounded soldiers coming back from Afghanistan, Iraq, and stuff like that. Had a great time meeting the soldiers. Never seen as much heart and inner strength as these guys have, as I've ever seen. Unbelievable experience to meet these guys. What stuck in my mind was I just got married a couple months ago, and there's a guy here that's 22 years old, has been in the military, I think it was 9 months, and then he got hurt over in Iraq or Afghanistan, one of those two places. And he's pretty severely hurt, and his wife kind of was there, just stuck by him, strong as can be, and it blew my mind because he's very young. The wife was very young, and I just blew me away. It was just a very, very strong couple, and she was there through thick and thin, just show me the strength of these Army wives that are out there.
I did mixed martial arts as a kid. It basically got me through a lot of the issues that I had as a child and as a teenager. And, honestly, it's an honor because they are the gladiators of our era and our generation, and it really is an honor to have them say how honored they are to meet me. And, I mean, the feeling's mutual.
being from a military family, you know, my father, both my brothers ran. I have a brother in Iraq right now. It's kind of cool being called the hero from these soldiers, but you know, they're the real heroes. They're the ones out there losing their life and, you know, putting their families at risk.
If we can give them a break from what they do every day, that is awesome, because ultimately what they do is more important than we could possibly fathom. And so if it's our ability to allow them to get a break from that, that means the most thing in the world.
Today was an amazing day on the base. I met some of the most amazing people, the most brilliant and courageous people ever in the whole entire world. A lot of the soldiers were wounded, and they still had high spirits and didn't give up in life, and you know, and they're just determined to still be something. And I thank those guys for doing what I'm afraid to do, because a lot of them are scared to go in the cage. Well, I'm scared to go out there on the battlefield, and the fight that they're in is way harder than the fight that I'm in. So, you know, my hat goes off to those guys, and I thank you so much for doing all that for us.
Just want to say thank you to the soldiers. They're the real heroes out there, and out there fighting every day for us. And I just want to show them my love and support, being from a military family, and it's a good job to be out there.